Hi guys, it's Jill, Viper Floozie Crafts. So this is an update video. I just want to let you guys know what's been going on the last few days, what I've been up to. I know some of you were concerned about how I was feeling and all that kind of stuff, so I just thought I wanted to get in here and give you guys an update. Now, I had done a car vlog, and in the car vlog I was talking about things that were going on with my teeth. So I wanted to give you an update about that. I also had my phone out because I wanted to go ahead and go over some of the comments and things that I was getting on that video. So I'm going to pull that video up, that way I can go through some of the comments and things. So first I want to say thank you, because so many people commented on that video and so many people sent me good thoughts, prayers, so many wonderful things, stories about their own experience and what they're going through, and I have read all of these and I have hearted them. I have not commented on them because I decided to go ahead and do that here, that I would go ahead and anybody who had questions or anything, that maybe I could go over some of that and hopefully I could answer you guys here. So I know not everybody is going to see this. I will try to go back through, but it was just way too many comments for me to go back through and do that. I have reached a point now with the comments on some of my videos to where it's almost impossible to answer everything. And how wonderful is that we're at this point. Thank you so very much. But it's just going to be, it'll take, sometimes it takes me at least an hour just to answer comments first thing in the morning when I do it. So, okay. So this was lots of talking about the implants and having teeth pulled. Laura talked about dental school. So the place, there's two places that I'm going. The first place I went to was way too expensive, and I know people do that. I'm not putting anybody down. I just was like, you know, for what they were talking about charging me at that place, I could buy a whole new building full of yarn, the building and the yarn. And I'm like, we've worked way too hard for putting all of this together, and I just can't do it. I just can't put that kind of money out, no matter what it would look like. I just can't. So I did go to a new place, and I have another appointment coming up, so I'll talk about that in just a minute. Thank you, Julie Chafamaza. Sorry for what you're going through, and thank you for sharing your journey. Absolutely, because I know not just, you know, our health stuff, but, you know, all kinds of things that we go through, this community, and how we're constantly, you know, telling people our experiences and helps them through their experiences. And Mary Bell was talking about she's had an implant that she had to have done on a tooth 3 times in the last 10 years. So I'm sorry, Mary Bell. Miguel says car vlogs are catchy. He's sending his prayers. Yeah, they are catchy, and you started it. Donna Arsenal, thanks for the update. She's had some done, and she was talking about the expense of it. PJ, hope it goes well. The Night Owl, thank you, Vicky. Thank you, Zara. Donna Stroud, she's having the same issue. Lots of problems with her teeth. Yes, we do. We take the good with the bad. Bailey said she already knew how much all of that was, and she's talking about her teeth being weak. and she wound up with a full upper denture. Now this is what I'm probably going to do. I'm going to go with a full upper is what it looks like, and then I'm going to have some work done on the bottom. That's kind of where I'm leaning at this moment. Mimi from Cozy Fox sending prayers. She's got a partial, and to let her and still get some things stuck in them. Yes, and thank goodness for Yarny being able to connect with others. Exactly, Mimi. 4K for one implant. Gina. Tammy, lots of hugs and prayers. Karen McMillan says, no, I'm not boring her, because I said this is probably all boring for you guys. Thank you, Karen. Auntie Vernon, she has the periodontal, and she's had some pulled and partials put in, and she says it's better to wait for the healing than to get the plate put in. Took 4 months, but it healed well. Okay, so that's something I am going to have to go over with my professionals whenever I talk to them, is whether I'm going to wait before I have that put in or not. And this is something that Mr. Fiber has researched, and something that when he looked it over, a lot of people said that they preferred, the people said that they thought the best way would be to let them heal a little bit before you put them in. So I don't know how that's going to go just yet, but thank you. So Bonnie Bunting said, it is expensive but worth it. The implants are worth it to hold them in place. And said to email her. So I may email you, Bonnie, with some questions about all of that. Vicky had dentures. She looked into the implants when hers were not fitting correctly. Thank you, Hope. Thank you, Amy. Thank you, Roseanne. Okay. There's so many here. There's no way for me to go through all of them. I just really want you guys to know that I appreciate all of this very, very much. Liz, thank you. Dina, I hope you're doing better. So, so this is what I did. Monday I went to see another professional, and this is a denture place. This is what they do. They do just dentures there, and they also do implants. So their price line was considerably less than what the other place was for implants, if I decided to do that. The type of implants that they do are at this place are to put the brads, you know, up in there, the braces in there, and then they snap the denture on. Everything that I have seen research wise and everything tells me that that is not going to be the way I want to go. That just never really works out very well. If it were the appliance itself that were attached, like what the other place was going to do, it's going to be a much better fit. Anything that you're going to snap in is not going to fit as well. So I would much rather do the full denture instead. They have several different types of appliance, and the one that I'm looking at doing is that I asked them for the price for their best material. So whatever they offer, that the best material they offer, that's the direction that I'm looking at going. Also, they told me that my bottom ones, this doctor said that the bottom denture is the one that you have the most trouble with, that the bottom one is the one that does not want to work properly. So she said to think of it this way. In all honesty, your upper part of your mouth is not what's moving. Yes, your lips are moving, but your bottom jaw is what's moving. When you chew, when you talk, your tongue, everything works to conjunction up against the upper. So the upper usually stays and does what it's supposed to do. It's the bottom one that you have trouble with. And she said, if you can save those bottom teeth, you're going to be a lot happier. You replace the top and save the bottom and stay that way for many, many years. She says, I think you would be happy. And I like this advice very much. So I think that that's probably what I'm going to do. However, I do have an appointment on the 25th to go see another place, and they go by your income. So because I don't have insurance. So what they're talking about is the extractions and everything. They do all the dental work. They could repair the bottom. They could do all that. I want to go see what they will offer me before I go forward with the other. Now I go to see my dad before that, and so I will get back and then I will go see them. And so this is it's like 2 or 3 weeks. But the place I went to Monday said they would not move forward on an appointment until after I talked to the other place, and also after I spoke to a surgeon. And I said, well, what do I need the surgeon for? And they said, because there was and she showed me on the x-rays, there's a place, I think it's on this side above this molar, which is the one that I use to chew the most, and it's up above there, and there's like a little anomaly or something on the x-ray. And I said, well, what is it? She says, I don't know. And she said, but I do not want to open that up by extracting the tooth if we don't know what it is. So I would rather that we see a surgeon to see exactly what it is. So she took a second x-ray, which she called a cone x-ray, so where she could see from the top also. And she said, I still don't quite like it. She says, I don't think it's a tooth, and I don't think it's forget what she called it, in other words, like cancerous or whatever. She didn't think it was that. She says, but she still wasn't sure what it was, and she wanted me to see a surgeon. So I made an appointment with the surgeon that she told me to that day, that she gave me the referral for, that they had sent over all of the stuff for me, to go over there so they could look at it and everything. In the meantime, I called the first place back because I thought, well, why didn't they see that? And that girl had called me actually from the other first place and asked me how this second appointment had gone, and she really wanted to know how I was doing. And I told her about the appointment, and I told her, I said, it was strange to me that they didn't see it. And she goes, let me check. So she went and talked to the because that was a dental surgeon that I saw. And she came back and she said, it is called a maxillary septation of the sinus. So in other words, it's a little bony piece that's inside the sinus. It doesn't hurt the sinus. It doesn't affect the tooth. It's not attached to the tooth. It's not a tooth. It's not anything to worry about. But that's what that's called, a maxillary septation of the sinus. And maxillary evidently means the upper jaw. So there we go. Now I know what it is. I don't have to pay to go see the other surgeon. The surgeon thing is taken care of. So now I just wait to talk to the other dentist. And that's where I'm at. 15 minutes to tell you guys that. And also, another thing that was going on was a lot of sinus, a lot of allergy. I go along for several days and it just kicks my butt, and then it will slow down. It's been much better today. I felt a lot better today. I walked today for the first time, which is good, because that's getting really stove up is what I call it. It's when I get really stiff from not walking. So yeah, that's that. And today I've been working on, I can show you a brief little deal. I can't tell you what this is. I can just show, there you go. That's what I've been working on. this is a test for another person, and I'm trying to get this done because it needs to be done this month. So I'm trying to hope maybe I can get it done before I go to my dad's. I plan to go to my dad's on the 17th. So from the 17th through the 24th or 25th, just know that some of my videos may be a little spare. So I'm going to try to get a few done for you ahead of time, and we'll see how that goes. So thank you guys again for your response on my vlog and how you responded, and all the encouraging words and all of those things. I appreciate it so very, very much, and I just wanted to let you know face to face how much I appreciate it. So I'm fine. I don't have any pain, y'all. I don't have any pain. Just trying to figure out what to do about these teeth and get them straightened out, because it does bother me. It does make me self-conscious. Gives me a little anxiety. I don't like to really smile big or anything. Yeah. So, and you know, makes it a little harder to chew and to do things. So, and anybody who knows anything about medical knows that when your teeth are not well, it can affect your health, and that's another thing I want to get them taken care of. So thank you guys again. I appreciate you very much. Y'all take care and have fun today. Bye everybody.